Welcome to the Waffel TV. Welcome to Group T. And today's race, which will be Imola, which is made by Liskomis. As you can see, they're already practicing, getting ready to go. 21 seat, so roughly 10 minutes prep time now. We can have a look at the track itself, which is this beautiful track by Liskomis. We'll be racing 11 laps on this one. We're looking at 19 corners in total. 10 of them are left, 9 of them are right. So the average in terms of corner distribution, so very even, so to say. Got 3 sectors. And yeah, we'll have 11 laps on this one as well. As always, not 11 laps, I'm bamboozled. But we'll have a quick flyover as well. This track. We're looking already at very fast corners, so to say. So those chicanes you can see here now, the 4 and 5. Very fast, very fast. We're heading towards turn 6. Get the in-game sound out of the way. Let's turn 8, which is quite medium left hand. We have to slow a little bit for this one. Then the double right, which can be a very good opportunity for overtakes. Then also followed by long straights, another chicane, which can be driven very fast as well. So all these chicanes, or these chickens, they're pretty fast to take. So there's a lot of room for, well, mistakes, but also a lot of room for gaining time on your opponents. So in terms of taking every single corner, you can have, yeah, a lot of time gained, lost. Because it's very important to keep your speed as much as possible on this track. Hello, Lipa! How's it going? Yeah, the fucking chicken. He's doing the fuck to the chicken. Yo. Hey yo, McVison, how's it going? How's it going? So, let's have a quick look at the standings, shall we? So looking at the standings as of the last race, we got Frozania in the lead with 389 points, which is quite significant. But in terms of points distribution, this can technically change every single race who will be the leader, or at least it could switch. He could switch with Whisper, and barely could switch with J-Benz, depending if Rosini wouldn't participate and J-Benz would win both races. So in terms of who gets the championship, there's still everything open here. But Rosini got quite the lead. Basically, already one race at least in the clear. And everyone else is basically hunting. And is still close enough to gain any kind of position they can. They got a couple races to go, as you can see. Other than that, we can have a look also at the standings. Look at those. We're getting closer to the start of the. We got Tokaslov Racing, which I'm pretty sure is Frozani and Whisper. I should have written down the short forms of the teams, as I will come to understand that some of those abbreviations aren't quite, well, I guess I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. Okay. So Sloth Racing SR. Okay, I can see it. That's 639 points against We Are Nice, which is one racing which consists of J-Bands and Grongos and Couch Ferret, who are behind roughly 200 points. Which might be difficult in the team standings to get that one back, since Whisper and Frozani are most of the time up there in terms of race standings and positions. And not as much as Grongos or Couch, even though Couch has been performing very well. We'll see. We'll see if this one somehow changes on. So just the same thing. There's still everything in this championship. Everyone can win. If anything, it's too much math for me to do right now. To calculate who can technically win and who may or may not lose a position or not. But there's a lot of room for position changes, so to say. Everyone is in reach within each other, technically. If anything, we'll be looking at this towards the last couple of races. And then as well, we got the constructors too, which are the different cars that people participate in. I don't know if this is still the current distribution of cars. I don't know if they're allowed to switch. Probably should have checked that in where they're allowed to switch. Pretty good question. Look at it now. But I guess there's no point in switching because the cars are basically same. Yeah, you have to use it for the whole season. I see. As if voice activation is not picking sound or something. Thank you for the info, Lipa. I'll keep that in mind. I can see why that might be. So let me just fix that. Testing. There we go. This should be better now. Maybe I'm just speaking too quiet today. Maybe I feel like I'm a bit quieter today than I used to be. Had some busy days, so I'm always looking for some kind of relaxation, so to say. And I think we're close to starting the race as everyone is getting ready and people start to load in the settings. So let's just have another quick look at the track itself. We are looking at the Imola GP. Imolala. Made by Liskomis. We got 19 corners ahead of us, from which are 10 left corners and 9 right corners. And the chickens are very fast. We're looking at very fast chickens. So 1, 2, 4, 5. As well as 13, 14. Very fast chickens. So please don't fuck the chicken. Hi there, Frozani. Good luck on your race. Good luck to everyone on their race and have fun. No carnage, please. Keep it safe. Watch out for everyone. And if anything, Yeah, we'll keep it nice and clean and have a awesome close race. I've came to know that people have practiced a lot for this one. Or maybe we'll get some surprises tonight. Surprises in terms of chickens. Surprise chickens. Oh, when McVison stops spectating, you know it's getting real now. But I think we good to go. We have a lot of people here. We got McVison, Stealth, Georgie, Cyberpunk, Para, Frozani, Whisper, Paladin, Andre, Peterson, Thinghost, and Jabens. So technically... the main cast is here. As I say, and see that there is still this one in there. Let's put this away. So the Brazilian flag is good. Keep the Brazilian flag clean. Just let me double check it that it's good. Yes, you can see a proper stealth Brazilian flag. Looking good. So I'm ready. My body is ready. My booty is ready. As we just have another quick fly over, as long as they take for getting ready. Looking at this track, like I said, very fast chicanes. This 1 and 2 combination into turn 3, full throttle, almost. The 4 and 5, also very fast, but slightly slower than the other one. And we're heading into kind of an uphill hairpin, so to say. So there's a lot of room for defending on that one, as well as for speed losses as well. Then we go into the double left, which is 8 and 9. Then 10, 11, double right into one slide left, which is 12. So 10 and 11 can be tricky because of the exit, because it opens more up than you would think it would. 13, 14 chicane, also very fast chicken. Those chickens will be crucial today. And then last but not least, we got a double left. And all in all, this concludes a lap with 2 slide right corners, which is 18 and 19. And those concluding a lap where you will have to keep as much speed as possible throughout the lap to be as fast as possible, of course. Every slight mistake can cost quite some time, because those straights, they are not very short, very long straights. So optimizing speed and time will be important. Whoop whoop. Welcome, Paladin. My booty is ready. Well, as are my chickens. As we got, I think, I count 3 chickens tonight. Will people fuck them? I don't know. Please don't. No fucking chicken. Bro, words have never been spoken, Leiper. That might be illegal. Oh, Henry Peterson is very eager to start his lap. Her lap, yeah, almost. As long as he hasn't switched genders, I think he's still he. Can already see the optimized lines by Frozani and Stealth. Let's keep it smooth. I'll just smooth this and use this cam for now. Just to have a quick look and who might be where and end up where. Para goes off. Won't be a good lap for him. I think Frozani kind of fell back there. Maybe a rough start through the chickens. But he's trying to come back. I don't know who might be more warmed up on this one. We don't have any sound. But as you can see, those chickens, they are taking very fast. As we see Stealth leading the pack. As we have a look at the lap ranking. And those double lefts. 16, 17, you want to optimize the exit as much as possible. Even though there are two corners, you kind of take them as one. Which is currently a pole position for Stealth. Oh, Cyberpunk out of nowhere! There's still Georgie incoming. But I think he was off track, so I don't know. Yeah, he was off track. Pretty much. Interesting, qualifying, interesting. Very fast, Cyberpunk 111.09. 111.9. Taking pole position, then Stealth, J-Benz, Henry Peterson, Whisper, McVision, Frozeni. On 7, that's unusual. Binghost on 8. Para on 9, Paladin on 10, 11 goes to Georgie Pitchy. Let's have a quick look at the global leaderboards. Maybe is there... Can we look at those? No, I think they're not... They're not done for these. No leaderboards here. Only local leaderboards. With 113s, 111s. Yeah, those are the times we're looking at. 111s, maybe 110s or 19s are in there, I think. So let's have a quick look at the starting grid. We're looking at Cyberpunk taking pole position. Followed by everyone else I just missed because I'm too slow. I'm not Sonic. Just a little guy. Oh, but now we'll jump into the action of Imola. The Group T. Imola GP. Powered by Luscomis. And Coca-Cola. I don't know. At least got a Coca-Cola glass right next to me, so maybe it's powered by it. I don't know. Sponsor me, please. Wick, wick. Wink, wink. Let's have a look at the start. Cyberpunk with a very good getaway here. Already creating a gap between him and Stealth, but J-Vance was also very fast on the getaway. He's already up to P2, hunting down Cyberpunk already. And there's a 4-man wide into the chicken. There's already some chicken action, too much chicken. There's chicken for everyone, guys. Don't worry about not getting chicken. And Cyberpunk already losing the lead here. But J-Vance is also very, very fast, but Cyberpunk already strikes back. We got fighting going on across the field here. As well as in the back, Georgie Peachy almost diving down Frozeni's inside, but Frozeni takes the position, takes P7 that way. McVision behind Whisper, then we got Steph, Andre Peters and J-Vance and Cyberpunk are still fighting. Lap 1 is already action-packed. As they go too wide into the double left. Cyberpunk looking to strike back, but J-Vance with a very good line and very good exit. And now Andre Peterson in striking distance as Stealth gets attacked by Whisper, and Frozeni overtakes McVision on the inside. Will that be enough for turn 1? It is more than enough. He gets a gap and Whisper flies off, and there's a big one. Whisper and Stealth going off track. Losing all of the positions they gained, basically. All the way down to last and second to last. Now they have to fight their way back. Disaster strikes on lap 2 already for them. Cyberpunk losing out to Henry Pedersen. Looks very close. And in the meantime, Jabens now starting to create a gap. As he's leading the race already on lap 2. Start of Jabens was monstrous and Fingo's flying off! Oh my god. That was death. That was death by... I don't know if it was really by Whisper. Can't really tell. I mean, they were next to each other. I don't know if anyone left enough space or not. But horrendous scenes already being created at the start of this race. As we look at Cyberpunk hunting down the leading cars. As they both make a mistake in the second chicane. Heading out of turn 6 now into sector 2. As Cyberpunk still tries to get close and Henry Pedersen also looking for a fight against Jabens. He is very careful in terms of driving right now. Well, they all try to be as consistent as possible, as we can see that it is not very easy on this track because you want to maximize the speed as much as possible. But then again, if it costs you, what a dive from Andre Pedersen all the way from the back. Now giving Cyberpunk the opportunity to take back the lead maybe. As Henry Pedersen kind of pushes Jabens wide, which slows him down for the straight. And he now finds himself fighting against Cyberpunk, who's in front of him now. For turn 1. Takes the lead again. Creating a slight distance in between the two. But Cyberpunk also already struggling in the second chicane. And now Frozeni is suddenly up here on P4. He fought his way all the way back up top. I think he was there all the time after he overtook McVision. Then maybe something happened between Paladin and McVision. And Cyberpunk lost P1 in the meantime. We have another lead change. Jabens again. And Frozeni is hunting them down as well. He wants to be part of the leader fight. As he looks on the outside of Andre Pedersen. Who's very much on the inside of the track right now. As we head into lap 5 and possible pit stop windows. Para is suddenly very slow. Maybe he made a big mistake I didn't see. But in the meantime, Frozeni attacking Andre Pedersen. Jabens now with a 3-second lead. Almost Andre going very wide. This should be easy for Frozeni if Andre doesn't strike back as he does. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Those rejoins. They're difficult to execute. And Cyberpunk also goes slightly wide, with which now gives Frozeni, who has a very strong line on this one so far. And everyone's sliding wide there after turn 11. I don't know if it's really faster or not. But everyone is doing it. Maybe everyone having issues. Here and there. I don't know. A little bit of back and forth. Frozeni looking for the overtake on Cyberpunk. Oh, who's that? That's Jabens! Jabens hit the wall, I think. Or maybe lag. I think Jabens might have had lag. Big impact on his race because of this. Oh no. And that's the lead change. Back to Cyberpunk we go somehow. And Henry Pedersen also took back P2. I think we just reset it. Just reloaded checkpoint and there we go again. Henry Pedersen with the same mistake as last time. I don't know what happened, but somehow J-Benz is back to 4th. McVision, Paladin, and Stealth are fighting for P5. They're very close to each other. So we'll be following them. Stealth on the inside of Stealth. Stealth on the inside of Stealth. Yeah, Whisper on the inside of Stealth. Now Paladin on the inside of Stealth. Everyone is on the inside of Stealth except Stealth. Paladin sliding out of turn 11. Now giving up the position to Whisper and Stealth because of that. Not much you can do because you lose all that speed. Like all the way from turn 11 goes all the way down to turn 16. You full throttle that. And that's just how much you're gonna lose if you miss that exit. McVision now goes in. I think McVision is the only one going in this lap, it seems. Yeah, McVision with the earliest pit stop. Let's see how this one will play out for him. As we have a look in what the others are doing. Frozeni is now in the lead very much. He's a lot in the lead by quite a gap now. 2 seconds already. Para goes in. I think Georgie goes in. And Finghorst goes past. So they're all out for one more lap. Henry Peterson very slow again. I think I missed a little bit of a crash there again. Oh, and he's out of fuel. Oh boy. That's expensive. That's a very expensive mistake to make. This is game over for him for this race, but I guess he has now the best chances of starting from pole in the next one. Maybe that was his plan all along, but we never knew. Now Frozeni goes in. Whoa. Cyberpunk and J-Benz. Heated battle, heated battle. Oh, heated contact between Cyber and Whisper. Felt like that that Cyber hadn't much control there because of that collision somehow. And we'll see if it plays off for McVision here, who comes down the start-finish straight now. You will have a lot of speed coming into this. So depending on where everyone gets out, he might have a go at some of them, or at least close the gap here. But it seems like he comes out right behind Paladin. Dives down the inside. Beautiful move. Very well done. Takes P6. That's what we like to see. Now J-Benz and Cyberpunk are back to fighting, with the only difference being that now Frozeni is in the lead. 2 seconds ahead. And instead of Andre Peterson, we got Whisper now in the mix. So it's a similar picture with 3 cars again and 2 behind, but different people now. Little switcheroo. Paladin and McVision are fighting very hard. As McVision takes P6 and Stealth is... Oh, that's J-Benz with a very ambitious move here through the chickens. As they go down the inside together here towards the last 2 corners. J-Benz with a very good exit, but also Whisper looking for the move. As Stealth is now coming out of the pits, which should still be the lead for Frozeni. Yes, no contest there, but now with J-Benz coming towards Stealth in a very fast manner, but Stealth is still on P2 for now. As J-Benz takes all the overspeed and just showing how fast you can take those chickens, but takes it a little bit too fast. Just giving back the position to Stealth as J-Benz and Cyberpunk find themselves in a fight once more. For just a little time as Whisper says hello and takes P4 maybe. With a very high chance of P4 as he is now heading towards turn 10 where he will have the inside line. And in the back we can see Paladin flying almost off. As J-Benz looking and looking. He's heading for the overtake. Taking Stealth, giving back the position because there was a slight push from him. Very sportsman-like. Good sportsmanship. Now I got it. Cyberpunk also defending very well against Whisper. And now McVision sees his chance to go down the inside of the Whisper. And he takes P5. McVison is still in this. Fought his way all the way back up as Para stands in the middle of the road. Oof, maybe a little bit of a shock for some people. Some people seemed a little bit distracted by that. Frozani still in the lead with 4-second lead against J-Benz. This should be enough as we have just one more lap to go after this one. As long as there are no bigger mistakes, we might be looking good here. Now towards the end it gets a little bit more peaceful as we see Andre Peterson somehow being off track. And we got Georgie Peachy taking his time. Para is just standing there menacingly. It's not a good place to leave the car. It's pretty much in a corner, which is not good. Like at least leave it off track, I would suggest. That's good. We now head towards the final lap. Frozani leading by 4 seconds still. But J-Benz closing the gap slowly but slightly, but I think that might not be enough. Because 4 seconds in one lap, that would mean too much impressive driving. Too impressive driving, I guess. Most impressive driving. But there is still a fight between Cyberpunk maybe and Stealth. Cyberpunk is definitely looking for it. He can smell it almost. It all comes down to the last couple corners as we have a quick look towards Frozani, who might go into... Oh, Stealth went off track! Oh no! Now he loses not 1 but 2 and almost 3 positions as Frozani crosses the finish line. Congrats to Frozani taking P1. J-Benz takes P2. P3 goes to Cyberpunk. P5 to Whisper. P4 to Whisper, sorry. P5 to Stealth. 6 to McVison. 7 goes to Paladin. Andre Peterson. It's coming in on P8. We got still Fingers and Georgie coming. Andre Peterson with a catastrophe in this one. Not a good strategy. Getting out of fuel. Everybody loves the chicken. And P9 goes to Finghost. P10 goes to Georgie. And we got Para on P11. Congrats once again to Frozani for winning the race. Now starting from last in the next one though. J-Benz takes fastest lap in P2. Because of his, I guess, lags, he went off track, especially on the start finish, and lost a lot of positions, but fought his way all the way back to P2. So nice going by him. Cyberpunk takes P3. Whispered P4, then we got Stealth, McVison, Paladin, Andre Peterson, the German trio. Trio, you could say. Finghost on P9, Georgie on P10, and Para rounding out the field on P11. This was a very nice race. We love to see it. So starting order for the next race will be... Oh, we got Para taking pole position. Then Georgie Peachy, Finghost, Andre Peterson, Paladin, McVison, Stealth, Whisper, Cyberpunk, J-Benz, and Frozani. Starting from last. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. For everyone tuning in, welcome to the Imola GP of the Group T in Turbo Sliders Unlimited. And we are looking for the second race. We are heading into the second race. Soon. When they are ready. It will be thrilling to see how they will perform. Switching into self-alert mode. No problem, Liper. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the races. You enjoy the stream. Have a good one. Have a good one to drink, of course. And relax. And here we go. Second race incoming. How will the start go? We head for a good start by Georgie. I can see Whisper, Cyber, and Jabens, as well as Frozani. Jabens again with a very good start. Andre Peterson already on the inside of Finghos has to defend slightly. Paladin with a very nice corner taking there towards the first two corners. Then into the second chicken we go. Slight off track by Georgie, now giving the opportunity for everyone else. Paladin taking the lead because of that. Now Whisper and Stealth are right next to each other as Andre Peterson is hunting down Paladin. Had a very nice going at the start. Very good start by Paladin. Now they all kind of have to fight each other as Stealth goes down the inside of Whisper. Taking P5 that way. Now also Andre Peterson in the front. The switch of the lead already. Andre Peterson with a very great getaway. After taking the position, he immediately creates a gap. Which kind of leaves Paladin in the dust there, because he will be outside of slipstream range, I think. I think you need roughly 0.5 seconds to be inside the slipstream, if I'm correct. I guess depending on the settings as well. But we have quite a fight coming on by J-Bands and Fingho. Stealth now looking for a move on Whisper, but not in the first chicken. J-Bands wants to get past Fingos as fast as possible. As Whisper kinda pulls away here, and J-Bands with a big mistake, going off track into the wall. All the way down to P10. Giving up the place for Cyberpunk and then Frozani, who are fighting fiercely in front. Georgie Peachy getting attacked by Paladin. Andre Peterson in the lead, has easy going. Paladin seems to be very slow right now. Oh, as he pushes into McVision, another push. It's a lot going on track. Finghos slightly off track, which gives Cyberpunk an option to overtake, and maybe Finghos gets a move done as well. Cyberpunk going off track as well as Whisper and Paladin. They're very slow now. Frozani has to go off track as well to avoid bigger collisions here. The drama's already playing out on track. McVision also very slow in the last two corners. Seems like he had a very bad going there as well. Giving the opportunity for J-Bands to find himself in front of Frozani, in front of McVision, and in front of Stealth now suddenly. Very fast switching. Andre Peterson is still in the lead. Georgie almost flying. Yeah, he's flying off. They'd rejoined. Holy shit. There's no bigger lucky guy than... there's no luckier guy than I think it was... I think it might have been Paladin or so. I'm not quite sure. With that rejoin, whoever went past there, it might have also been Whisper. I mean, all of them are quite lucky there that nothing bigger happened. Because that rejoin... maybe someone has pooped their pants. Let's just say that. Now things have calmed down quite a bit as Frozani is very fast in terms of pace. Now down the inside of Fingos, heading into turns 15 and 16, 17. On the inside, not going for the moves as Fingos gets very slow but has to defend against Cyberpunk. Now Frozani also gets hold off by Finghost. Looking for the slipstream to not miss out on the pace as Whisper kinda gets away here. Because of all the fighting going on in the back. And Peterson is almost... yeah, he's 5 seconds in the lead, getting chased by Stealth and McVision. As well as J-Bands, who's looking to get back up front. Who's very fast. Whisper also going slightly off track here in the second chicken. Cyberpunk now looking for Whisper. They all want to fight further up front where they belong. Andre Pedersen also like has quite the lead now. 6 seconds. He is a very good going for him in the second race here. As Jabens is now looking for the move. Can he get it done? He's down the inside of Stealth. He makes it look easy almost. Stays on the inside, leaves enough space for Stealth. Closes the door on the outside. Stealth though tries to strike back as much as possible. But Jabens defends that. As Andre Pedersen takes another fastest lap now, I think. I mean, of course, he's kind of driving on his own, not having to fight anyone. And Whisper, never mind. He takes that away immediately as Jabens hops over the chicken. Now Whisper with a lot of overspeed. Slots right in there, right behind Stealth, looking for the move. Jabens now on the inside, now outside, maybe inside, outside. I don't know, I can't tell. They're so close together, the three of them. McVision in the back has a good view on all of them. Whisper tries to get away as much as possible. McVision slight touch there into Jabens. Slight contact. Now McVision strikes on the inside, can't make it. Giving the opportunity for Cyberpunk now, who lurks in the shadows and suddenly comes by. Looking for the move to be done. And Stealth flies off. No! What happened to Stealth? I didn't see it. Not Stealth. Of all people. As Whisper now goes into the pit. Jabens does one more lap. Cyberpunk does one more lap. Frozini also does one more lap. As we head into the pit window. Will Andre Pedersen miss his strategy again? That is the big one. I sure don't hope so. I mean, he's alone, so he can't focus all he wants on getting into the pits. Now, oh, Paladin! That's a fucking chicken. That's all I can say to that. Someone had to do it today, I guess. Just getting in there quite deep. I'll slightly clip the curb there as much as possible. Have a quick look at the gaps. Yeah, people are quite apart from each other, except for, I think it's Stealth, yeah. Stealth and Georgie fighting for P6. Stealth looking for the move to be done. Wants to get past as quickly as possible as Georgie goes off very wide. And Stealth very sportsmanlike. Tries to give the position back, but Georgie wants to go into the pits. So no takesies, backsies. As Henry Pedersen made it to the pits, fulfilling his strategy, heading into the second half of his race. Very well done to him. This time he gets the refueling done in time. It's very important if you want to win a race. I heard. I'm not an expert, but I'm guessing it's very important to have fuel until the end. I can see McVision and Cyberpunk fighting. That is what I want to see. Interesting line by Cyberpunk, but he lifts off too much, I guess. Too much air. Gives McVision the edge he needs to keep his position for now. As they're now going for the pit stops. As well as everyone does. I think Stealth as well. I don't know if Stealth is gonna do another lap. Might be wrong here. How are we looking? No, Stealth goes for another lap. Cyberpunk as well. Henry Pedersen now. He's flying past the start-finish straight. Paladin still has to pit. Whisper heading for not the pits now, but we got Fingers heading for the pits now. Gives Jabens a little bit of a pat to the back. And then Peterson on P3 right now. And Paladin again! Stop fucking the chicken! If I saw it correctly. Oh my god, and he gets collected by Jabens and Whisper. Ooh, boy, oh boy. How's his fuel looking, by the way? He doesn't look... Oh boy, this will be... This looks like it might not be enough. It might not be enough, ladies and gents, for him. Fingers comes out, so pit strategies are completed, except for Stealth and Cyberpunk, who still have to go into the pits. Just don't miss the pits, Stealth. I've seen enough of that. Yes, he goes in. So they're all fulfilling their pit strats. This should be easy for Andre Peterson to take back P1 as everyone is fighting in the back, which helps him a lot to maybe take this race win. If he can keep a cool head and stay consistent on track. And Paladin looking very well. He's out of fuel, I would say. I don't know if he can make it into the pits. This looks like a car that's... Is it already out of fuel? I think it's already out of fuel, but it doesn't show for me the message. Yep. Pro strats have enough fuel for the race. That's my pro tip for today. So, okay, Andre Peterson, he has 11 seconds over lead. I think that's next to impossible to bring down by McVision here. As they all are fighting. Frozani, Cyberpunk, Whisper. McVision might also get back into the mix. Jabens is down to P6 and he's nowhere to be found near them. He's 3 seconds away. Depending on how much they fight and Frozani flies off, we might see another fight. Andre Peter starting. Indeed, Crimson. At least for the second race, so to say. He's one who's very keen to getting dead last on the first race, but starting from pole on the second one, and then takes the advantage as much as he can. And Whisper overtakes Cyberpunk in the meantime on the start-finish straight. He has a very strong line through those chickens. He's almost closing in on McVision already. Very strong showing by Whisper here on those chickens. Like I said, very important to keep as much speed as possible. And Whisper's doing a very strong job in doing so. Getting down the inside of McVision. Taking P2 almost like it belonged to him already. Very strong driving. Very well overtaken as well. That was very well done. That looked very impressive. As they head into the last sector and Cyberpunk goes off track, sadly. Heading towards the last lap now. As Henry Peterson crosses the start-finish line. The final lap starts as he has a 12-second lead. I think this might be his race to win. Just a little bit of a thought here. I think this also might be his first race win in Group T. I'm not sure though. PG and Jabens are fighting for P7. Someone touch under his rear wing. Yes, it's very important. Touch his wing. His chicken wing. I don't have rear wings, I have chicken wings. It's all about chicken here. But Cyberpunk, McVision and Whisper. It's not over for them yet. I think McVision got overtaken by Cyberpunk. McVision wants back into the action here towards the last sector and the last couple corners to go. As they head into the chicken. Cyberpunk trying to go down the outside. He has a very strong line, but oh, McVision, oh, and Whisper goes off. Cyberpunk gets the position in the last corner, gets P2. McVision is not fast enough to overtake. to overtake Whisper here. Or maybe it's getting close and closer. It's very close. Oh. Oh my god. What a finish. McVision takes P3 in the last thousandths of a second. First of all, congrats to Andre Peterson for taking the race win. I think it's his first one in Group T. Not sure though, but I'm almost sure it's his first one. So congrats to him. And Whisper and McVision with the impressive photo finish there. So congrats to Cyberpunk also for taking P2. Very good result for him. P3 goes to McVision by only 0.003 of a second. Whisper takes P4. Then we have Frozini taking P5. Stealth on 6. Georgie on 7. Jabens on 8. Fingers on 9. And Paladin rounds out the field on P10. Yeah, he is the one with not enough fuel on this one. But he can... he can finish it on P11. He rounds out the field. Yeah. McVision just spot us, poor Whisper. Well. That was a... It was a great race, so... Great showing tonight. Great races in total, like two very good races, and people trying to maximize their speeds as much as possible as we could see, especially looking at Whisper there, who almost like flew through those 2 chicanes. Also with Paladin who had a great start on this one, but well, then his strategy didn't include enough fuel for him. But other than that, congrats again to Henry Peterson for winning the race. And also taking... No, not taking fastest lap. Sorry, Frozini takes fastest lap. And congrats to Cyberpunk McVision for getting P2 and P3. And thus the standing concludes. Henry Peterson, Cyberpunk, McVision, Whisper, Frozini, Stealth, Georgie, PG, J-Bets, Fingers, and Paladin. And I hope you all enjoyed the races as much as I did. It was very fun to watch. Much fun to broadcast. As always, I'm your host, 8B Waffle, for these races. And I hope to do them again. Wow, such race, yes. Such much race. GG's, Leva, thank you. Yeah, rewatch the stream, Andre. It was interesting to see your strats once again. Finishing last position on the first race and then getting pole position for on the second one. I included some strategy tips for you in this stream, so maybe you might want to take me up on that. Just saying, you know, taking enough fuel, for example, might be one. But yeah, the last race for you, Paladin, it was tough, but I have to say your start was amazing on the second one. But then again, you kind of looked at Andre and copied what he did in the first race. I think that's not a good strategy. Can only recommend to not to take enough fuel. But all in all, it was very great racing. I mean, Paladin, you were the winner, I think, in terms of, you know, like, fucking the chicken. I think you did it most of the time, which is, I think, 2 times, as far as I saw, as far as I remember. Hitting the pillar of the chicken 2 times. But all in all, like I said, great racing. It was fun. Very entertaining. And very impressive racing as well, especially on this one. On this track. And with that said, we'll finish it up. And I hope everyone has a wonderful evening. And enjoy the night. And much love. And everything. And thank you all very much also for the support. Have a good one. We'll be raiding Cyber, of course. We will start looking into that a little bit earlier. Wink, wink. Where is my Cyberpunky? There he is. Raid! Cyberpunk! Say hello to me, to Cyberpunk, and enjoy his race analysis. Good night.